Hello everybody, welcome back to the GCap recap. I'm GCap, or am I? And what will I be recapping for you today? 1994's Above the Rim, starring one Tupac Shakur, Bernie Mac, and a collection of other great actors from the mid-90s. You know, the funny thing about this movie is it's probably best known for Warren G's Regulate song. It kind of overshadows what's a fun little flick. Yeah, so I actually saw this movie in the theaters back then in South Florida. I was such a little badass. At least I thought I was. Well, now I'm just ass bad. But let's not get too far away from what we're going to talk about today. So, without further ado, let's get cat.
I know you want the finer things in life, and I can get them for you. All you gotta decide is how bad you want it.
You're right, Tupac, thanks.
Both of us.
You're at my bar, and I'm going to serve you. So today, I'm going to spice it up a little bit. Give you a little tall boy. Get that down your gullet. Make sure to get it above the rim. Get it above the rim. Just drink it. Okay. The puns don't stop because I have a featured snack for you today. You have an extra large beer. What goes well with that? How about an extra large Slim Jim, as I have branded it above the slim?
Well, step into it.
Take it! No, I'm just kidding. Here, just take that. All right, so without further ado, let's get capping. I am super excited about recapping this for you today, okay? Like, seriously, I got you the tall boy. I got you the above the Slim Jim. I got you a basketball prop, utilization of a prop here. I mean, it's all straight up fire. I mean, hell, speaking of fire, I'm wearing a marketing promotional jersey from 1994, and above the rim one. Yeah, they must have given these bad boys away in the theaters, like back when it came out. I mean, I didn't get one, but I have one now, and that's all that really matters. And why do I have one? I can thank one man, my boy, the legendary Thread Savage. Go to ThreadXSavage on Instagram or visit Vintage Vault on eBay to collect cool, rare, retro promotional items like this. Yeah! If you check out the back of the DVD box, you'll see that it's about a young high school star named Kyle, played by Dwayne Martin, who's, your stereotypical amazing athlete, but his head's in the cloud, doesn't, makes wrong choices, needs to be a better teammate, that whole thing. He's recruited by Tupac's character, Birdie, who's basically like some kind of big-time underground mobster. And he runs this street ball tournament that is, very lucrative, just taken very seriously. So there's a lot on the line for him. It's, Kyle finds out a little bit too late, though, that he shouldn't have aligned himself with Birdie, and that Birdie's promises of getting him, in the eyes of scouts who would recruit him to, some of the most prestigious college basketball universities in the U.S., all of it's not worth it. Our only saving grace in this movie is, coincidentally, Birdie's brother. His name's Sheppard, or throughout the movie they call him Shep. He was, like Kyle, at the same high school. He was a superstar basketball player, amazing, probably even better than what Kyle was, as it's alluded to. But now he's the security guard at the high school. And we come to find out why. He has a basketball game in which he accidentally kills his friend, and he never recovers from it. So while, Shep goes away to wallow or not chase his basketball dreams, Tupac's character, Birdie, is left to take care of the family and turns to the life of crime to be able to support the family. So they're not on the best terms as well. Well, Shep does see a lot of himself in Kyle, and he really wants to, help Kyle on the right path, and while he can't fix his own life, maybe he can fix Kyle. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you what Above the Rim is really about. Okay, 1994's Above the Rim is about, well, pretty much everything I said. I don't really have any alternative takes this time. I mean, what I told you is really as it is, but I mean, there's some some cast members I didn't tell you about. I mean, you've got I mentioned Tupac, who plays Birdie. It's freaking amazing. Next is Marlon Wayans, who plays pretty much Marlon Wayans.
Oh, I see how you living. Get a little bit of inches on them. Start dunking on kids and forget about brothers. Hollywood.
Sorry, Marlon. Then there's Bernie Mac. I love you, Bernie. He plays a crazy homeless person.
You walking up on me like John got it, baby. You want none of this here, boy. You want none of this here.
And I wish he was in it more. But yeah, man, he's batshit in it, Speaking of batshit, that is my alternative take that I would like to give to you, and that's about our hero, our lighthouse for Kyle to find the way to good and righteousness. Leon's character, Shep, who is a freaking homicidal maniac as far as I'm concerned. I mean, he's very unsettling. I'm going to go down the list. All right, let's start with one, right? So, I mean, essentially murders his best friend over a basketball game, right? So the movie starts off where they're playing basketball. It's Shep and his best friend, right? They're playing basketball on the top of some building. Okay, I don't know why there's a basketball net strategically placed up there, or why they just didn't play basketball in a basketball court at the park. Also, there is a lack of code enforcement. Code enforcement driving around checking on people and things like that. I mean, I would think a basketball net on top of a large building without any fences around it, probably a red flag. I mean, hell, I can't even put up a freaking damn diving board in my pool without somebody busting my chops about it. But somehow in this Xanadu-like world of street ball fantasy, you can have things like this. You can and you can have a basketball court on top of a building. You have the net up there, but you don't have to have any fences. So the whole time, there's this thing. They're playing basketball, and Leon's like, get off me, get off me. So I don't know if in like a street ball that's like a battle cry. I feel like in this movie it was a war chant for someone who's not focused and angry and just not on the right path, because he's doing this the whole time, and then with the whole get off me. I mean, and it's something that continues throughout the entire movie. Like, there's always someone yelling get off me, and it's usually someone who's unhinged.
Get off me!
Right? So he's yelling get off me.
Get off me!
Like he's fighting with his friend, and they're playing, and he plummets to his death. Right? I mean, he literally kills his friend over a damn game of basketball. Right? So there we go. Murder. I don't care if it's manslaughter or not. It's murder. Give me a ding. Ding. Thank you. Next, we find out that he likes to play basketball without a basketball, and he likes to reenact the whole get off me.
Yo, he's playing ball without a ball.
Get off me.
Get off me.
I mean, and he's doing this, and it's crazy. Playing sports without actual equipment. Let's say Riding Crazy Town. Let's call it that. Give me a 2. Riding Crazy Town. Give me a ding. Thank you. Next in the movie, when he's trying to teach Kyle a lesson, he's playing Kyle one-on-one, and he literally schools Kyle. So there's like a whole thing, like, if you beat somebody, the loser has to have to go grab the fence, and the winner gets to like basically beat the crap out of the guy, or hit him with the basketball, or kick him in the ass, or do something humiliating. What does Shep do when it's his turn? he looks up to the heaven and asks his dead friend, you know, like, if they got him.
You hear that, nutso? The boy here says he owes me. He owes me. Are we even?
He's basically talking to dead people. All right, give me a 3, right? 3, yep. Give me a ding. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. He's talking to dead people, right? He should be whooping that kid's ass. How about the fact that, you know, Shep the whole time's trying to hook up with Kyle's mom, you know, which might be the real reason why he's kind of helping Kyle to begin with in the first place, you know? I mean, could you imagine in The Karate Kid if Mr. Miyagi was hooking up with Mrs. LaRusso? Like if he was like, you know, getting it on with Daniel-san's mom? Actually, I could think of that. That actually would have been great. Could you imagine Daniel-san walking in? Seeing Mr. Miyagi? He'd be showing Daniel-san a whole new way to wax off, I'll tell you that.
I just want to go home. Why can't we just go back home?
That's another movie. Let me bring us back to 1994. Okay, from 84, let's bring us back to 1994. Okay. Get wax off, Daniel-san. Be showing Daniel-san how to paint the fence. You know what I mean? Show you how to paint fence. All right, stop. Okay, sorry. All right, and last thing, and it's kind of a big thing. It's the final battle between Kyle, who's now aligned himself with his high school coach and his squad, against Birdie's squad of super ballers, right? I mean, this game is like AEW, right? I mean, All Elite Wrestling. I mean, there's back body drops.
Start knocking people down, I got a feeling. Oh, just look like an NBA dunk.
There's elbows.
Tope Suicida.
They're kicking people in the balls.
Sharing a tender moment.
Nothing tender about that, Excalibur.
I mean, it's almost like a live action version of NBA Jam, if you remember that.
Harper.
So anyway, you know, Shep decides to, you know, leave. He's in a car. He's driving away, and he has a change of heart. He's like, he's going to go back, and he's going to get on Kyle's team. He's going to help Kyle whoop that ass, right? So he gets back there, and he goes up to the coach. He's like, put me in. I'm going to play. He's like, all right, go get ready. And he does. And he wears the exact same thing he was just wearing in the car. The corduroy shirt, the pants, the khaki pants. It reminded me, in a way, of the old Dave Chappelle Prince skit when, you know, Prince and the Revolution challenged Charlie Murphy and his guys to a game of basketball, you know, and so Charlie Murphy and his guys are on the court and get into their workout gear, you know, the street gear. Prince and the Revolution come back wearing the exact same thing. You know what I mean? That's what it reminded me of. It's ridiculous. So there you go. Playing basketball against athletes in work clothes. Give me a ding, please. Give me a ding. Guy's a maniac. That's it. That's my alternative take. I would think probably between Shep and Birdie. You know, even though Birdie's a killer and a mobster, I feel like I could have a conversation with Birdie and like reason with him and like try to talk to him like human to human, where I don't know, maybe that's what above the rim is, because Shep's like mind and just somewhere else. You know what I mean? And he just wants you to get off of him. I recommend that you get off of him. Just get off of him, please. Thank you. And in many ways, he's the villain of the film. I mean, think about it. You have Shep, right, who's one brother who goes away and, you know, becomes AWOL in Nutsoville for what, you know, because, you know, he was you know, he killed his friend playing basketball like a fool. And then you have Birdie, who stays there and takes care of his family. You know, he's got to make money in some unfavorable ways, right? I mean, but it is a dog-eat-dog world. So, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive. And he provided for his family. Oh, and then Shep comes back, and now he's the hero, and he's a mentor to a young man, you know, because he's interested in his mom, you know. And meanwhile, Birdie's character story arc ends by getting shot by freaking Marlon Wayans. Freaking Marlon Wayans kills him. Of all people. It's all a bunch of crap. Makes me very angry. So now I got to take that anger out by entertaining you all. I'm going to head out to the Blacktop Temple and put on a little scoring clinic for you all. Are you ready? All right, I'm out in the court with the street ballers ball. Nobody's more of a street baller than me. Let's get this going. Where's my opponent? Wait, are you seriously going to wear that while we play basketball? Are you Shep?
Get off me.
It's time you and me played.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get off you alright. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, boy. Oh, fizzle. Oh, shake and bake, baby. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Above the rim. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's not a travel. It's not a travel.
Stop complaining. This is a man's game. Good night, boy. Good night, boy.
Feel good. Oh yeah. Alright, every dog has their day. Lucky shot. Alright, dude.
Get off me.
Alright. Now I'm gonna get serious.
Get off.
Oh, come on, Tupac's ghost. Somebody give me something, baby. It's game point.
You haven't scored on me yet.
It doesn't matter. It's my show. It doesn't matter. Above the rim, baby. Above the rim.
Above the rim. You're gonna be below the ground.
What?
Get off me.
Stop saying oh!
Game blouses.
Yeah, game definitely blouses. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and most importantly, pray for my soul. I think I'm dying. Till next time, remember, if you watch the GCap recap, you'll always have a seat at the bar, as long as I haven't passed on. This is usually the part of the show which is song time, and I sing you a song, but since I think I'm going to go to the netherworlds, I'll spare you. Actually, no. I will sing you a song. I prepared a song for you, a little riff based on Nate Dogg's portion of the song Regulate by Warren G from the soundtrack Above the Rim, 1994. And it goes a little something like this. If you smoke like I smoke, then you high like every 4th or 5th day. I should stick to hockey, 'cause basketball I cannot play. I think I need a new kidney. Most definitely need a new spleen. My nickname went from Big GCap Gangsta to Little Bitch Gangsta Lean. Whatever. Sit, Koopy, sit. Good dog.